So this week, Indian announced this new Jack Daniel's limited edition of their Challenger Dark Horse. It gets a whole bunch of extra finish and upgrades, but the price is quite frankly eye-watering, $36,999. Woof! So can it really be worth 9 grand more than the regular Challenger Dark Horse? In this video, we'll go over all of the details to find out. Now, it is worth pointing out that this isn't the first collaboration between these two American brands. In fact, it's the 6th for the 6th year in a row. In 2016, they kicked things off with the Chief Vintage. 2017 saw this Chieftain. Probably my favorite is this Scout Bobber from 2018. 2019 was the Springfield Dark Horse. 2020 was the Roadmaster Dark Horse. And now, in 2021, we've got the Challenger Dark Horse. I really want to get a ride on the Challenger. I've been trying to line it up for ages and just haven't managed to make it happen. See, I love the idea of a big touring bike like this. Absolute motorway comfort and stability, and you get all the tech and creature comforts, but you still want a bit of a thrill from a bike, otherwise you may as well just get in the car, and that's where the Challenger looks like it comes in. Plenty of power from its liquid-cooled 1768cc V-twin, 122 horses peak, and 178 newton meters of peak torque, which isn't half bad either. It also gets pretty decent adjustable suspension, proper decent Brembo brakes, and so it looks like it should go a bit, as well as doing the laid back straight line miles. Now, this Jack Daniel's edition most notably gets a fancy paint job. They're specifically celebrating their Tennessee rye whiskey, and as such it gets a custom rye metallic paint with gold and green accents. They say the paint job is a nod to the high-touch crafting process of Jack Daniel's Tennessee Rye. But look, whatever their rationale is, just have a gander at this close-up. It really does look very nicely done. On top of that, there's some gold engine covers and badges, a numbered Jack Daniel's Montana Silversmith's badge, custom engraved rider and passenger floorboards, and a genuine leather Jack Daniel's custom stitched seat. Now, you also get some decent functional stuff too, like their Pathfinder headlight and Pathfinder S driving lights. The Pathfinder headlight is lean sensitive, so it illuminates the inside of a turn as the bike is banking, and it does so by using 15 individual lenses. They also say that patent pending, it's the industry's first adaptive high beam feature, so it's lean sensitive whether on full or dipped. Suspension also gets a boost with electronically adjustable preload on the shock provided by Fox. That's always a nice feature if you sometimes carry a passenger, sometimes with luggage, and sometimes not. You can make quick changes through the infotainment screen, making sure that the bike sits level without having to get off the bike and get some tools out. Some of these systems are automatic, so it detects the weight or sag and then adjusts the preload accordingly, but this system is manual. In the press release, it says that riders will select if there's a passenger and simply enter the approximate weight of what is being carried on the motorcycle. The Fox electronically adjustable rear suspension preload handles the rest and sets the preload for optimal riding and handling. So I guess you got two options. One is to ask your passenger their weight when they get on the bike, which isn't gonna go down well. Or possibly worse, just guess their weight and then put it into the screen while they watch you over their shoulder. Shall we get going yet? What are you doing? Nothing. Sketches now. Fortunately, you can distract them with crystal clear audio right in their ear holes thanks to the power band audio system that's also included on this limited run. Not only do you get the upgraded fairing speakers, but speakers in each saddlebag as well. An Indian claim that the system is up to 50% louder than the standard one. So that's quite a few upgrades for your money. Let's see how it compares if we put the standard Challenger Dark Horse into the configurator and make some of those changes. Let's go. Alright, so I added the most expensive paint that I could find, a more comfy seat, a windscreen upgrade because you get a flared windscreen on the JD Special, low-rise handlebars, you also get those, premium floorboards both front and rear, the Pathfinder driving lights, the speakers in the side cases, and then the only thing I couldn't find was the Fox electronically adjustable shock. It's not an option on the Dark Horse, and I couldn't even find it in the general sort of accessories part of the Indian website. Let's assume though, a grand or two. So my fully kitted out version came to $33,000. And so if you factored in the shock as well, you'd be looking at about $3,000 difference. Given that only 107 are being made, that's not too bad. It's a fairly exclusive build. On top of that, if you're a proper whiskey fan, then it would definitely be a cool bike to own. I like that the branding is quite subtle, and to be honest, I reckon that paint job is one of the nicest they've done. But as always, let me know what you think of it down in the comments below. Also, which of the JD special bikes that I showed at the beginning would be your pick? Let me know in the comments, and if you're new here and you want to see more videos like this, hit subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.